If you continue, you'll be suspended. No, I'm not getting.
Wait. What? Wait, what?
Something about my text chats breaking the rules. If I continue, you'll be suspended. So they put them on like Mike. Yo.
Okay.
When does it start?
Oh shit.
Yo. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? What the hell?
Why is everybody frozen? Nah, I'm not.
Why am I kissing a man, bro? When I'm frozen. Why am I kissing a man?
I'm on Micah's head.
I'm standing behind someone's
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Yo, you're streaming this. Cool.
Get out!
Oh, that's a get out thing.
What if I do?
There's gotta be mad get out jokes. I know it.
What if I do though? Oh shit!
What if somebody actually yells it, but it's like a joke? Oh shit!
Big leagues.
Hey, you don't mind if I play music in the background if that's okay with you?
ForceSquad, what is up? ForceSquad, what is up? Let me see if our mic is on. Give me one moment, ladies and gentlemen. ForceSquad, we are here. We are back after a whole year of a hiatus. It's the 2025 ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament. Guys, give me one moment. I gotta just check that everything is straight. Give me a minute. All right, I think we should be fine. Tournament. All right, we should be fine. We are back in the 2025 ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament after being gone for 1 year. 2024 tournament was super long, but we are back and we are in action here. Tonight is media day. Technically, it's media night because it is now 9:25 at night. But we have our players here. We have new faces. We have some returning faces from last year's tournament, and they're all in the voice call. We're gonna go ahead and unmute so you can say hi to every single one of them. What is up, players? We are on stream. Welcome to the Media Day 2025 ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament. We are back in action here, guys. We have Reaper here, the tournament champion from last year. We have Rohan, a returnee from the Blue Conference. We have Prince, a returnee from the Red Conference Finals as well. Lieberton, we have a new contestant. Lieberton, we have SGSU. If you guys remember, SGSU was Gio's coach last year in the Murder Mystery 2 Finals, so he is now coming back to compete as a player, and hopefully we might get that throne, but we shall see what will happen. But our players are here. I think it's time that we get to the action. So I want 5 players on the podium. So I'm gonna have, of course, Reaper on the podium. I'm gonna have Rohan. I'm gonna have Prince, and I'm gonna have GGU and Lieberton. I want you 5 boys follow me over here to the back. Over here, you guys can go over here and grab a mic. Go over there and grab a mic. Then you guys can go sit down in your seats over there. You guys can go ahead and take a seat in the white chairs over there. The rest of you guys, Reaper, he's AFK, but you can go over here to the podium. I want you on the podium. You can take your mic You can go ahead and sit in one of those, the last seat over there on the far right. We're gonna ask you guys questions, and the rest of you guys, Micah and Lucas, you guys can follow me over here. Lucas is he AFK? I think he is, but we'll bring him over here too. The question area. One moment. We gotta open this place. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Mike, you can just take a seat over here somewhere anywhere you want to sit at. Levinson comes back, I'll bring him. But we have our 5 players up here. We have 2 returnees. We have 3 returnees and 1 new player over here. But I'm going to start opening up the questions with our returnee, which is Reaper, who was the champion in last year's tournament. So, Reaper, how does it feel to be back in this tournament after a 1-year break, I would say?
Repeat that.
How does it feel to be back in the tournament after a 1-year break?
I don't know. It's kind of interesting because now I'm open to more opportunities, like more players and stuff. Yeah. And I'm hoping like I can get like a really, really good challenge, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Really good challenge in this new tournament. But there's also another question I wanted to ask you. I forgot to ask you last year's tournament, but by far, who was your toughest opponent from last year's tournament? I know you had Gio in the finals. You had other players as well. What do you think was your toughest opponent? I feel like I know the answer, but I want to hear it firstly from you. Who was your toughest opponent from last year? Gio? Why do you say that?
Because like at one point, I like my mentality. It was I had like a kind of growth mindset about it because like I was kind of leading at first, but then he started like whipping me, like mid game, and then I started like panicking. I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, is he gonna win this or what? And as you know, like I was leading, but at the same time, you know, Gio had to deal with like personal issues. I respected that, and yeah.
Awesome, man. You came out on top as a champion. Definitely. Rohan, moving on to you as well. You were supposed to compete in the Blue Conference Finals last year. But unfortunately, things had happened and you had to drop out the tournament. That all happens to everybody. But on a scale of 1 through 10, how would you rate your confidence going into this tournament this year, Rohan?
I would say like 7.5. I don't know this year. I can try this year. Okay. I could try this year, but I don't know. I can see what I can do and shit.
Okay. So I'm actually just next question is what compared to last tournament, coming in to last tournament, how was your confidence? Like rate it on a scale of 1 through 10 from last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Let's say like a 6.
Like a 6, yeah. It was a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy is freaking 6'7". Forget about it. I try to catch me. But yeah, he said his confidence last year was a 6 and this year was a 7, so went up by a little bit. That's really great. Hopefully this year you can definitely make it far into the tournament and play more games. And I'm gonna notify all 4 of you guys. Well, 3 of you guys played last year, but I'm gonna notify you guys that this year's tournament, 100% will be faster and quicker than last year's tournament because we all know last year's tournament was really slow. There's a new format that I will be explaining to you guys later on in a few minutes after we finish the interview. I feel like you guys are gonna like it because it's a lot more simpler and things are gonna move a lot more faster. And because I know you guys have school coming up, I do as well. So we want to get this thing done with a little bit faster. 100%. All right. Now moving on to Prince. You were a competitor last year, making it as far as the Red Conference Finals. Unfortunately, you lost to Gio in 4 games. You got swept, bracket swept. Prince, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Rohan. Coming into this tournament, 2025, on a scale of 1 through 10, rate your confidence. If you can talk, go ahead. If you can't, you can text. Oh, this guy's an idiot, bro. 6'7". All right. It's like you guys, bro. This freaking meme has to be. It has to be destroyed. This 6'7" meme is getting out of hand, bro. Okay, sure, whatever. 6'7" was your confidence. All right, GG. Now moving on to you. You didn't play last year's tournament, but you're a new player. You're on this new stage now. Your first ever ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 tournaments. On a scale of 1 through 10, how do you rate your confidence? GG. You can text it because I know you can't really talk in VC, but it's up to you. An 8 out of 10. Really good, really solid score going into this tournament. Once again, of course, you guys don't know that You guys don't know what conference you guys will be in. For those of you guys who are new, the Murder Mystery 2 tournament is split into 2 different conferences: the blue and the red conference. The only players I know that will be back in their conference is Geo and Reaper. Reaper will be back in the blue conference as he took the title last year. Geo will be in the red conference as he also took the red conference title last year as well. But for the rest of you guys do not know what conference you will be in this year, so it's going to be a surprise, 110%. Now, Reaper, going back onto you, the champ. Um, are you really confident? Do you think you can go back and protect your title, winning the finals again this year? Why do you think so?
Honestly, I feel like I might be a little rusty. I haven't been playing MM2 recently, and plus with school coming up, gotta start school. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. A lot of people here. I think almost everybody here has not played Murder Mystery 2 in at least a month or two. Because of course there's no purpose to play it, and the game is really
I mean, like
yeah.
I was on card a few hours ago, and I dubbed like a whole 1v9 or so.
So it seems like
So
PvP.
I think I could use those skills on MM2 again, but I don't know, that hitbox is a little weird.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely when we're talking about gaming like Murder Mystery 2 as well. You know how the hitboxes can be in this game. It's really, really, it's unlogical compared to the law of physics. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna ask one more question for GGU. Now I'm gonna have Lieberton come up to the podium. I'm gonna ask him a question. GGU, watching on the sidelines from last year's tournament, watching Gio and coaching Gio on his way to the final. If you were put up against Gio this year, do you think you would take him down? And how bad do you think you would take him down? That's my question. No chance of beating. GGU says he has no chance of beating Gio. Why do you say that? I wouldn't say it's impossible. You about to say because Gio's a pro. What's the reason? I'm waiting for his reason to why he thinks he can't beat Gio. I really don't know. Okay, he has no reason. Exactly. Like, you can't doubt yourself. You never even played a game yet, so I wouldn't say it's impossible not to beat Gio. But okay, GGU, thank you for answering questions. You can get off the podium now, and I want Lieberton to take step and replace GGU up there. So GGU can come over here and sit by us, and Lieberton can go up there and take his seat. GGU, you can get up here. Thank you. All right, Lieberton. Now said hop out. Now moving on to you, Lieberton. First year in the tournament. I don't really know how you play Murder Mystery 2. I haven't seen you play that much, but I'm assuming you're at least a decent PvP player. So on a scale of 1 to 10, like I asked everybody else, how would you rate your confidence coming into this year's tournament for the first time?
6. So I kind of suck at murder mystery, so 6. No, not 6, 7. No.
Lord have mercy. You got everybody with the 6, 7. I guess everybody has
Shut
7.
Up.
Like,
Shut up.
You guys are going crazy with the 6, 7, bro. Yo. What would you
All right, fine. 6, 7. You said what?
What would you rate your confidence on a scale of 1 through 10 coming into this tournament?
4.
Dang, that is subpar. Oh my goodness, 4. That's just okay. Hopefully we can get that up a little bit. All right. Lieberton, I got a question for you. Is this your first time ever participating in a gaming tournament?
Yes.
Okay, so I see why your confidence is not that high, because like you're a rookie at this. So I see that. I feel you on that as well. But you've played Murder Mystery 2 in the past, correct? I'm
yeah, of course.
What do you think your strengths are? Are you more stronger as a murderer, or are you more stronger as a sheriff? What do you think?
Murder, because you can either Like straight up, just kill them or melee them. Cause I don't know. I have fun with it. So
Yeah, I got you. We're gonna talk about more of that, and there's a whole point system this year in the tournament.
yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna have Prince. You can step down, and I'm gonna have Micah go up to the podium, so we can ask him some questions, and then I'm gonna ask a few of you five more questions, and then afterwards, we can move on to the next stage, which is going to be explaining the tournaments. So, Micah, yeah, you can sit over there. Okay, Micah. Same question for everybody. How would you rate your confidence on a scale of 1 through 10 coming into this tournament?
Breaking my coverage about a 6.
A 6. Thank you for not saying 7. I really Yo, Reaper, bro, we
Yo,
bro, Reaper. This guy with this 6'7", bro. Oh
yo.
my gosh. Yo,
The moment
so
I should have said 5. I'm not gonna hold you, but because when I say 6, if I say 6, 7, bro.
He sounds like a came straight out of 1997. I'm dead. You talking about Michael Lieberton? Oh no, that's crazy. You say you sound like somebody unk. I'm not gonna hold you. You an unk. Nah, but I was looking aside Micah. Oh, he said his mic. Yeah, his mic quality is like kind of low. I'm not gonna hold you. His mic is kind of, but it's okay as long as it works. That's fine. It's okay, but it's a bit crushed. It's okay. All right, Micah. Now moving into my next question. Actually, I don't know if you would know this, but how long have you been playing Murder Mystery 2?
I've never played Murder Mystery 2 in like a while, and I
No, I'm saying like
do
how
not
long have you been
remember the
playing?
last
Like
time
when
I
did you
played.
first start playing when did you first start playing the game? Like Murder Mystery 2. When did you first
Around like 2022 when I first started playing it.
Solid. I'm just laughing because this man said Xbox 360 headset.
Yo.
Oh my lord, you guys are
Okay,
so
bro.
funny, man. I can't, bro. Oh my goodness. All right, Leaf said I asked you this question too, but when did you first start playing Murder Mystery 2 as well? Team Mike, Lord have mercy.
Like 2016.
2016. Okay, that's a good while. Like it's not far from like how when I started playing. I started playing around like 2015ish, 2014. He said, "Buddy, you can't be talking. That's diabolical." And Rohan, I think you told me last tournament. But when did you first start playing Murder Mystery 2?
You said what?
When did you first start playing Murder Mystery 2? Like when did you first start playing?
2016.
2016. Wow. So we have two people from 2016 here. I'm pretty sure Reaper, if I'm not mistaken, you said 2016, 17. When did you start playing Reaper?
I think 15.
2015. Okay, fair. So now, like around close to the first one when I started playing. A year off. Okay. Dope. Awesome. Now I'm gonna ask you for a question. Reaper asks. I'm now asking you this: who would you like? I don't know if you really want to answer this question. I don't know if you have anybody in mind, but who do you really want to go up against in this tournament the most?
Probably Rohan.
Well, fuck you, nigga.
That's not nice.
Yo!
Watch your mouth, buddy. We're on live stream, by the way. Okay, he does. Reaper say he doesn't know. Lieberton, who would you want to go up against in the tournament?
Micah. That's an easy one.
What?
He said, Mike.
You.
Bro, say you sound like a meme. What is that supposed to mean? Yo, y'all is crazy, bro. Y'all frying me right now, bro. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Bro, say you sound like a whole meme. Rohan, who would you really want to go up against?
Micah.
Damn! Oh my gosh! Everybody saying Micah the easy target. I mean,
It's
once
an
again,
easy
like,
win.
want to talk about easy targets. I don't want to say it, but last year, I'm saying this based off of statistics, but we have Mickey last year who lost to Gio. Bracket sweep 4-0 and only put up a staggering 4 points in the bracket. Remember, last year, to win a game, you had to get 12 eliminations. So that was like not even a quarter of the amount to even get through. So I feel like more than Mike is a new player, but I feel like Mickey would be more of the easier opponent based off like what we saw last year. Of course, Lieberton and SGSC, you don't remember that because I mean GG was there for like the end of the tournament, but Lieberton's the only person that doesn't remember that because he wasn't here last year. But I feel like that's more easier. That's more of an easier opponent. Most definitely. Awesome. GGU, I know you're like behind me or something, but who do you really want to go up against this year? GGU's even here, and then I'm gonna ask Prince, who do you really want to go up against this year in this year's tournament? Who do you really want to go up against badly? You know, you got your brother playing this year. Abu's playing for the first time, so that might also be another easy opponent as well. He said Michael looks like a beluga. That's just rude. What did Prince say? Prince said, "I'll cook." He'll cook his brother. GGU, who do you really want to go up against? Abu. Wow. Wow, Abu. You guys just want to pick on the little kids, I can tell. But anyway, that is awesome. All right, guys. All right, awesome. Thank you for answering the questions, guys. Amazing. We have Benji joining as well. We just had Mickey join. Mickey, are you here?
I am.
Yeah, but I'm not on Roblox. I can't log in from my phone.
Alright, yo, I'm back.
So I guess I'll have to sit out.
I can still ask you questions in the VC though. Zach, you can join. We're still here. We'll ask you guys like questions, and then we'll just move on to the next stage. That's to start going over the structure of the tournament. But Mickey, going into this year's tournament, how would you rate your confidence on a scale of 1 through 10?
I feel pretty confident.
And how would you rate that on a scale of 1 through 10?
Definitely I've been practicing over the past year and a half, so in case I get to Geo again, I'll demolish him.
Whoa! Oh my god! Demolish Geo.
I do apologize for my delay. I am finally here.
You're good. We're on stream right now, so you can just join. But,
let me join the game.
All right, but Mickey, wow, why do you say you'll demolish Geo? Yes, pause on that.
Because I'm locked. I'll be locking in every time we play here, and I've been practicing the past year and a half for this moment. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, perfect. And who do you really want to go up against in this year's tournament?
Maybe whoever's in the red conference with me. So probably I don't know who's in the red conference with me if I'm even in red.
Yeah, we don't know. The only players that we know that are going to be back in the respective conference is going to be Geo and Leaper. Not Leaper. Geo and Reaper. Reaper will be back in the blue conference. Geo will be back in the red conference. But for everybody else, we still don't know yet. So that is still up to deciding tonight. Yeah. Oh, here you go, Zach.
All right. Thank you, Jay, for your time.
All right. Rohan, I want you to step off the podium, and I want Zach to sit down, please, so I can ask him a few questions. Mickey, one more question for you before I move on to Zach. So, rating your confidence from last year's tournament to this year's tournament, which one is a lot better?
Oh, this one, definitely.
100%. Great. All right, Zach, first of all, welcome to Media Day. Returning back again after last year, you put up a really great fight against Prince. And the quarterfinals, almost beating him in 7 games. That last game was really special. You lost 12-10, but it was really close. That was a really impressive performance by you. But going into this year's tournament, how would you rate your confidence on a scale of 1 through 10?
1.
A 1, a really low, measly 1. Goodness gracious! And I'm seeing 6-7.
I'm dog shit at this game.
I wouldn't really.
Listen, I'm dog shit.
We know.
Hold on. Wait, Zach. Because we're on live stream, you might want to watch your language too. But
I am, guys, but
I wouldn't really say you're bad because last year you put up a really fair fight against a player that made it to the conference finals. So I really feel like you have a fair chance of probably doing good this year. What's Benji's name? What is your Roblox name?
I got kicked out the game.
What?
What happened?
Yo, bro.
I got banned for a day.
You got banned?
Yes, bro.
That's yo.
What are you doing?
That's why. All right. Benji, you can sit down for a while. I'll call you to the podium to ask you questions, and then we can move on to the next stage. So, Zach, going into this tournament, who do you really want to face off against?
Micah. He wants to know
everybody saying Micah.
Yo, what?
Yo,
Let me see. Cause he runs too mouth. He runs his mouth too much. He don't know when to stop. He think he's the best. I'm gonna run. I want to go against him. No, he talks.
Just like in
Vibes
basketball,
wants
like
to play Micah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be entertaining.
And he's absolute garbage. He's absolute garbage, bro.
Oh my god.
Micah, bro. He's not. He's not.
What's that ugly freaking avatar he has too? I'm not gonna lie, bro. It looks just like him in real life too. So he has that.
That's just rude. Wow. Everybody want to play Micah this year, bro. All right. All right, Zach, you can get off the podium. Then we can have Benji go up. Thank you very much for your time. Benji, you can go up to Zach. The hell? Now, what did Micah do? Everybody, even Prince, like, what did Micah do? Everybody's on Micah, bro.
I just like Micah.
It's an easy win. If you go up against him, it's an easy win.
Bro.
All right. Benji, are you here? You can go up to that seat, the far left.
Yes, I am here. Give me 1 second.
Where's Rohan? I told you I got banned.
David, warning you, we are on
Bro.
live stream. David, we're on live stream doing the tournament thing, so you might want to like.
Hello to YouTube. Thanks. Special thanks, shout out to Mr. J, my boy, for having me here. So yeah. Hello.
David, if you want to join, you can join. If not, you can just go on mute. So Benji, first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Really good. Thank you for asking. All right, now, this is your first time playing in the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 tournament. This tournament last year was really long. It's really entertaining, and we had a lot of competitors. So it's your first time here, but let me ask you this question. On a scale of 1 through 10, how would you rate your confidence going into the tournament?
In terms of confidence, I would give, because even though I'm not really good at the game, I could say I'm decent. So I'd give myself a solid 5 or 6 out of 10.
5 or 6 out of 10, solid, awesome. And how long have you been playing Murder Mystery 2, if you know by any chance?
So funny enough, I first got introduced to this game by one of my siblings, and it turned out to be pretty fun back in the day when I was younger. So I really got interested into the game, and ever since I've been playing multiplayer with the friends as of recently, and I really want to say the game is really fun, and I can't wait to participate with y'all. And obviously, my goal is not to win the entire thing. My goal is just to have fun at the end of the day. And yeah.
Well, I would say your goal is to win. That should be your goal at least. But if you hear that fun, that's the best part about it. That's the best part about it.
That's true.
100%
That's true. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to have fun. That's it.
Of course, I love that. I love that from you, Benji. I know, but Rohan got banned. I don't know how you got banned.
Yeah.
All right, Benji, this is the last question. Then we're gonna move on to the next part of this media. So my question for you is: playing Murder Mystery 2, what are your strengths? Do you think you're more stronger as a murderer or more stronger as a sheriff?
That's a good question, bro. From my experience, I am stronger as a. I may be stronger as a sheriff. I can definitely say that from my experience. Mm-hmm. Mainly because I have good aim and stuff like that when it comes to like firing the gun and stuff like that. And as well as just good sneakiness. When it comes to the murderer, I'm not really too good at it, although I've had it a couple times. But I would prefer to be a sheriff. That's just me.
Okay, awesome. That's good to hear. Wow. So Rohan got banned for saying 6'7". That's just funny. I'm sorry. That's actually
that's crazy.
Rohan got banned for saying 6'7". Yeah, that's actually funny. Round week. All right, thank you. You guys may exit to the podium. You can exit from your right and go through that exit. Because we'll be going on to our next part of this media day, which is explaining the tournament. So everybody, you guys can follow me. We'll be going into the screening room. It's over here. Yeah, right here.
I still can't believe Rohan got banned for saying 6'7". I'm sorry, bro.
Yo.
6'7".
No, I don't want to sit beside Micah. Hell no.
Go sit beside somebody else, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. None of y'all like.
Oh, there we go.
What did Micah do to y'all?
Guys, we're all friends here. the end of the day.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. For now.
All right, everybody take a
The
seat.
keyword for now. Anyways.
All right, everybody take
Damn.
a seat. Explain the tournament. Right here. So, for those of you guys that are in last year's tournament, you guys remember this bracket right here. Of course, we got the qualifications round. We have the quarterfinals, we have the semifinals, and we have the conference finals, and then the finals of championship. So this is going to be a basically if we're talking about the main stage, it's going to be a 4-round tournament. If not, if we have more than 16 players, if you have like 20 plus players, it's going to be a 5-round tournament. If you don't, a 4-round tournament, no, 5-round tournament if you don't make it into the main stage. So qualifications round is basically a one and done deal, meaning that we're gonna have 2 players going against each other in each bracket. As you guys see on the end, those triangles over there, that's for each bracket. So we have 2 on the red conference, of course, 2 on the blue conference. Both players are gonna be playing each other for 1 game, and whoever has the most kills, of course, they'll be moving on to the main stage of the tournament. They will earn themselves a spot in the quarterfinals of this tournament. And this year, I know last year was a lot complicated, it was a lot longer. But I'm gonna just tell you guys right now, this tournament is going to be a lot compressed and condensed. It's gonna be a lot shorter. I promise you guys that. The last tournament was a drag. But let's get into explaining the tournament. So we have the tournament order. A winner of the qualifications round, like I just said, will earn a spot in the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals will be, of course, 2 games. The semifinals will be 2 games. Conference finals will be 2 matches as well. And then the finals this year, we had 4 games as well. But the finals will be 1 and done, meaning that the finals will only have 1 matchup. It is down to the wire, sudden death, and at the championship round. It's going to be quite a tournament. Let's see who can make it there. Now, going to our next explanation, we're going to be explaining the match orders. Now, like I said, qualifications round was 1 and done, of course. 2 players go against each other for 1 game. If you lose, you're out. If you win, you're going to the main stage of the tournament. You'll be playing in the ForceSquad MM2 Tournament for 2025. There will be 2 matches played in each round, except the finals, of course. And as you guys see on the bottom, all points will be totaled after both matches. The winner will be based off the final aggregate. Now, I don't know if you guys know soccer, but if you guys watch the UEFA Champions League, you guys will know what aggregate means. Now, aggregate means that will be the total points for each players. So that means in match number 1, if somebody scores, let's say if Reaper versus, I'll say like, for example, Reaper versus, I don't know, Prince. Reaper scores like, I don't know, like 12 or 14 points in match 1. Prince scores like 5 points. Then that means that Reaper is leading on aggregate. And then matchup number 2, the score will stay the same. If Prince scores like 15 points, he will have like 3 or 2 more points than Reaper. What's happening? You already hate me, Zach, but I don't know why you're saying that. What is Micah talking about? But anyway, like I said, the scores will be the aggregate means that it will be a total scores from both games. Whoever has the most points accumulated from both games in their bracket, they will be moving on to the next round. So, like I said, if Reaper wins for match number 1, 14 to like 5, then the next round, Prince wins like, I guess, I'll say 10 to like 6. That means that Prince will be moving on to the next round because he had more points than Reaper in the total aggregate. So that's how the tournament will be working out. It will be based off the total points in each bracket. It's not going to be like last year where it was best of 7, meaning that you had to win 4 games to move on to the next round. It was a lot longer. We do not want a long process this year. We want it to be a lot shorter and a lot more fun. So we're going to in a different direction this year for sure. Next, we'll be explaining the game order. There will only be 20 minutes. This year, we're not just going to be going to whoever gets 15 points first. This year, there's going to be a game clock. So each game, there's going to be 20 minutes. The only time that the clock will stop is if we're in a lobby. The lobby time is idle time. That means that the clock is on pause. Once you go into the game, once whoever's murdering whoever's sheriff, once you're in the map, the game clock will go on. 20 minutes each game. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game, they win that match. And one thing, like I said, the second match whoever gets the most points accumulated to the aggregate title, they will be moving on to the next round. So there will be a game clock this year. And also, players will have timeouts this year. So 4 timeouts per player, meaning that if you call for a timeout, you will have a time to, get yourself together again if you're down, if you're losing. or whatever you, if you're taking a break to go eat for like a few minutes or something, you will be having a 2-minute timeout. Timeouts will be 2 minutes, no longer than that. If you go over 2 minutes, you might have a point deduction, and it will be based off what I decide. It can be a 1 point. It can be a 1 point deduction. It can be a 2 point deduction. We shall see. And as you see at the bottom, it says there will be a 30-second idle in the lobby, meaning that you guys will be in this lobby for 30 seconds before you go into the next match, just like last year. So that is going to be a little bit of a new addition into this year's tournament. Moving on to the next, we have the point system. As you see right here, we'll be having a point system since we are now moving in direction of having a game clock. Throw kills, as you see, will be worth 2 points. A sheriff elimination, 2 points. Melee kill, 1 point. So as you guys see, long range kills, 2 points. Close kills, 1 point. And as you see on the bottom, it says if the deficit is 5 points or lower, there will be 5 more minutes of extra time. Like I said, there will be 20 minutes in each game. But at the end of 20 minutes, if the score is within 5 points of each other, if you guys are within a 5-point differential, we'll be adding on 5-minute extra time to see who will win. All right. Now going on to the next explanation, we'll be having fouls. So this year, of course, like I said, last year we had the rules. This year, just so we don't have to go over the rules every game like we did last tournament, for those of you guys who played last year, remember we got to watch that freaking rule video every single matchup. Guess what? Hallelujah. This year we will not be doing that again to save time. So fouls, there'll be a 2-point deduction for fouling a player before the round starts. So no tracking down, no cheating, none of that stuff. You guys go opposite ways, and then the match starts. If you're tailgating a player and following them before the game starts, you will be getting 2 points deducted, and the round will start again. Meaning at the time you wasted will be put back on the clock. And then there will be a 1-point deduction for standing in one area for 30 seconds. Yes, this year, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to break it to you guys who are wall camping or camping in one spot. That will not be tolerated this year. There will be a 1-point deduction if you're camping in one spot for over 30 seconds. There will be a game clock to make sure that you're not camping for 30 seconds. If you do, Reaper said I'm cooked because he can't walk in. If you stand in one area for, I don't know why the freak Mike is talking. Anyway, that guy's a champion. He won the tournament last year, so he cannot be talking. But anyway, 1-point deduction for a person that's standing in one area for 30 seconds. A 3-point deduction for unnecessary comments. So like I said in last year's rules, during the tournament, in the ForceSquad server, you guys know we have rules. No cursing or disrespecting somebody's parents. No hard R's. No slurs. No, like none of that. No racial slurs. No religious slurs. None of that stuff. He says, so any of that stuff in this year's tournament, there will be a 3-point deduction. And like I said again, time will be put back on the clock. So let's remember to watch our mouth. We can trash talk. I actually would, I do stand up for trash talk. I like it when people talk trash back and forth. But let's remember to keep it cordial and keep it respectful. Let it just be, at least appropriate. All right, now we're going to the next one. Penalties. Yes, this year we'll be having penalties. So penalties will only be happening if we have a tied aggregate. So, for example, if the final score for the two matches in the quarterfinals between, like, for example, once again we'll use Prince and Reaper as an example. If Prince and Reaper have an equal score of 20 points on aggregate after their 2 matches, we will be going to penalties. And players will be going into something called a penalty box. So the penalty box will basically be a player will stand in the box. The opposite player will have to throw their knife and kill their player. The only way that player in the box can dodge it is moving from left to right. So you have to, as a player that's in the box, you have to try your best to avoid the knife hitting you. And you guys will be given 4 chances or more. So if you guys go 4 for 4, we're going to have like 5. And whoever misses first after the 4 chances, you will win the round. You will be moving on to the next bracket. So we will be having penalties this year. Hopefully, I feel like we're not going to get to that because we have a lot of time on the clock. But if it does get to that point, we will be doing penalties as a tiebreaker. Next, we have the championship, the finals, the Murder Mystery 2 finals, ladies and gentlemen. That's where it all begins. Last year, Geo versus Reaper by far was the best matchup I've seen in Murder Mystery 2 history. Those players, really great, talented players, smart tactical players, played perfectly. But guys, last year was best of 7. Like I said, first 4 wins. This year, the finals will be one matchup. And in the finals, it will not be like the quarterfinals and semis. There will be 35 minutes on the game clock. The same rules that are in the quarterfinals, semifinals will be applied in the finals as well. So, like I said, no camping, no trash, no over excessive trash talk, of course. All that stuff I just told you guys about. None of that. No trailing, none of that. So that will be the finals. And that, guys, is the Murder Mystery 2 Tournament explanation. Does anybody have any questions? Let me know right now. I encourage you guys to ask a lot of questions so that you guys can be up to date with the tournament. When do we start? Okay, so the start time, it could either be by the start of this coming week. By tomorrow, I will be setting up the brackets and the conferences. We'll be doing it. We'll be splitting up the conferences tonight. But tomorrow, I'll be splitting up the brackets and I'll communicate with both players on what a perfect day will be for them to play against each other. So we'll probably be starting this coming week. Lieberson, we got to agree to target Mike. That's diabolical. Anybody else have any questions? You are encouraged to ask questions, guys. Just to make sure you guys we're all getting on mic. You guys just don't like Micah tonight, I guess. Like I don't know what's going on. The Micah hate needs to be studied, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But no questions, guys. Are we done here? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, I think we're done here. All right, guys, let's exit the room, and we'll be going on to our next part, which is splitting up into conferences. Yes, you guys will be finding out what conference we'll be going into. All right. So first things first, guys, you stay here. If I call your name, you'll be going on to the conference side. So like I said, if I call your name and I say you're going to the red conference, you're going to that red side over there. If I call your name and I say you're going to the blue conference, of course, you know you're going to that blue spot. All right. So starting off in the blue conference, of course, we have Reaper. Reaper, you can go over there in the blue. You will be in the blue conference this year, of course. He's coming down. Yeah, look at the champ. Look at the champ. You don't determine my success, I do. Remember that quote you said from last year? That was cold as hell. We have Reaper in the blue conference this year. Going into the red conference, we will be having the one and only SGSU going up into the red conference. So, Gigi, you can go over there into the red side. And now going into the blue conference, we have a repeat player from last year. Going to the blue conference, we will be having my guy Prince going to the blue conference for this year, swapping conferences this year. And in the red conference, we have the newborn the block. We'll be having Lieberton going into the red conference. So Lieberton can go ahead over there and send the red box. And then blue conference, starting off, first time in the tournament. X-Tankerman 211. Micah, you will be going to the blue conference. Solve this tournament so you can go over here and go in the blue square. Red conference this year. For the second time participating in this tournament, we will be having Zach back in the red conference again this year. And in the blue conference, for the first time this year, Reaper will not be blue versus red. It's the same blue versus blue for the final. It's only going to be blue versus red in the finals. So for the blue conference this year, we'll be having our first timer, Benji. So Selvaraj, you can go in the blue conference over there. And that leaves Rohan last. You'll be making your first appearance in the red conference. This year, you can go ahead and go in the red. Also, let me get a picture of you guys. This is going to be the conference split. Man said Ron's the last pick. Y'all just rude. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anybody's better than anybody. All right. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, wait. Reaper, you can do that again so I can get a photo. That point. Well, I didn't get it. Hold on. Give me a moment. You can do it again. Do it again, Reaper. Perfect. Got it this time. All right, guys. Got the picture. Perfect. Awesome, guys. Blue conference. We have Reaper. We have Prince. We have Benji. We have Micah. Red conference. We have GGU. We have Rohan, Lieberton, Zach, and of course, Gio. Gio will be in the red conference again, returning as well. All right, guys. And we have a little something to show you guys. You guys see that door over there, right? Follow me to this door right here. Back up, guys. Back up, back up, back up, back up. I have the key. I have the key. You guys got to back up. I have the key. I have the key. Can I even open it? Yes. Hold on. If you guys don't back, I won't be able to open it. Now we can go in. Everybody come in. Come inside. Michael got left out. Yo, Michael's the last person. Michael was the absolute last person. Yeah, that's funny. Micah! Oh my gosh, this guy. Because not working. Hold on. Michael got left outside. Yo! And the car's not even working. Like, you can come in, bro. Come inside, bro. He left. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Well, yeah, so you guys see over here, we have, on the right, we have the blue conference final trophy, which is what Reaper won last year. We have the red conference finals trophy. And over here in the middle, we have the one and only finals ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament 2025 new finals trophy. Reaper, as you can see, if you can actually zoom into that trophy, you see your name is on there, as you were the winner from last year. So Reaper name is on there, as he was the first ever champion in the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 finals. If Reaper goes back to back, his name will be on it once again. So Reaper could be going for that back to back, or we could have a new champion this year. What is your question? What you call it? Prince. No, let me put this back. No fault. Will there be a third place prize? There might be. I don't think so. But oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys about the prize pool. But this year we'll be bumping it up a lot. So last year the final prize was $25. This year, if you win the conference finals, 25 minutes. $25. If you win the conference finals, and if you win the finals, $50. So that means if you win the whole tournament, you'll be getting a grand prize of $75 this year. So $75 if you win the whole tournament. So the prize did double. The prize did double. So you guys better be going in this year. Yes. Whoa is correct. $75 is going to be the total prize for this year. So Reaper thinks he might go back to back. GGU says pocket change. All right, let's see if you can get that pocket change though. it's your okay for in your terms. It's gonna be your pocket change, and it's going to be the trophy. Bro's gonna buy KFC. Okay, now I hope you don't win. Now I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. All right, awesome. All right, guys, you're gonna get out the trophy room. Follow me. I feel like Black's about to make a black. Oh, Reaper made a black joke. Well. Because he's black, I guess. All right, guys. We're going to come over here. We're going to get our individual avatar profile picture.
Hey, help me! Help me!
You're locked in?
Please!
I'll bring you. It's fine. You good. Hold on. All right. So first for the blue conference picture, I'm going to have Reaper because he's a champion. So Reaper, you can go ahead and send on the X and then take the photos. You can send in the X right here, like on the blue. You guys can, the rest of you guys can fool around until I call you guys up. I really don't care, honestly. Hold on, let me get the point. One moment. Wait, do it again. I didn't get it. Hold on, do the point again. My fault. Hold on. Let me just get this. Perfect. Got the picture, Reaper. All right, next. I want to have Prince. You can come over here. Oh, you can sit on the X right there. Come on, Prince. I didn't get the point. Get the point again. Do the point again. Prince, you can do the point again. I didn't get the point. Wait, do it one more time. Hold on. The heck? Hold on. We got We get one more. I don't think I got that one on time. Hold on. I was trying to process this photo. Do one more point. Do one more point. Do one more point. One more point. One more point. There we go. I got that one. All right. Micah, come and stand on the X. Where's Micah? Oh, Micah left. Okay, for the Benji, you can stand on the X because you're blue conference. You stand on that X in the middle right there. Right on that X. Like on the X, like right on top of it. You move to the left a little bit. Move back a little bit. A little bit. Like I want you directly on the X. Like centered. Like try to center yourself on it. Hold on. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, perfect. Got all the blue conference. Right, go to the. No, I'm not doing first person, buddy. To the red, yes, Lieberton. Rohan, move, please. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That man Lieberton built like a freaking grandma, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. His outfit looking crazy. Yo. We get one more. We get one more. Because the text was in the way. Hold on, bro. Take off the text. Well, at least Antlers has been a swagger. It's been a freaking trademark of swag on Roblox for years. So that don't take that as a roast. Hold on. Don't text. I need to take a picture without the text bubble. All right, there we go. Got it. All right, next we got Rohan. You can come up here. Perfect. Hold on. Rohan, when your account gets unbanned, we gotta get a photo with your main account because damn. Oh my gosh. All right, you good. Zach, you can come up next. This guy. Alright, perfect. The next who's in red, we can get Gigi, did I take a picture? Gigi, you can go up. I think we should be fine. We should be good after you. Ron, please move. Thank you. Got it. All right, we should be good. Perfect. Awesome. Bro, so my aura is insane. Bro, I don't know about all that, buddy. All right. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Players, thank you guys for attending the 2025 ForceSquad MM2 Tournament Media Day. You guys are amazing. Hope to see you competitors far in the tournament. I'll get in contact with you guys tomorrow with who you guys will be facing and where you will be playing. Some of you guys may be in the main stage. Some of you guys may be playing qualifications round. You guys will find out tomorrow. Thank you guys for attending. Guys, it's just getting started. This tournament is going to be amazing. I think it might be better than last year. We shall see what's going to happen. Will Reaper be back on top of the champion? Will Geo take the crown? Will the new players on block make it far in the tournament? Or will the returning players become title winners? Thank you guys for attending the media day. You guys are dismissed. For the rest of you guys who are on stream, make sure you guys go ahead and follow us on Instagram at the ForceSquad_group. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And by the way, we will not be streaming the rest of the tournament on this channel. We will be streaming it on our ForceSquad Entertainment channel. I will send you guys a link in the next few days when the tournament starts. But to stay updated and get updates in the tournament, look into our Instagram at the ForceSquad_group. Stay tuned into our Roblox group and our YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, this is the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament 2025. And never forget, may the best player win. See you guys really soon.
Lame ass tags, bro. I said bye.
Yo, what am I doing? I'm gonna punch the shit out of fucking Roblox right now. I'm not punch the shit out of
I ain't
Roblox
even
right
gonna
now.
lie.
I'm not
Yo,
punching.
Roja, hand off of Roblox, bro.
It's my first time. I'm not punch the shit out of Roblox right now. Yo. I can't say 6'7". I can't say 6'7". I got banned. You're fat asshole.
On the diet fat, dude.
Alright.
No. Michael's talking mad shit. No, Michael's talking mad shit, bro. Big fucking goofy looking ass, bro.
Huh?
Now, Michael's talking